Hello friends, and welcome back to another episode of 10 Days of SpookyTober. Little Sherpa Harbor came out in 1986, and it was everything that you could possibly imagine for a movie. It wasn't necessarily a quintessential horror movie, but it was all the things in between that made it super dope. I mean, it was a musical with super acts like Regina Belle, which you know from the TV show Martin. So in a nutshell, basically the movie was about a shop owner in New York City who has a failing plant business or whatever you want to call it, flower shop, and he's struggling. He's trying to get his life together, and all of a sudden a plant comes down from space. And at the time, of course, he didn't know it was coming down from space. And we have the beautiful ladies, Regina Belle, and I forget the name of the other two, but it was two other great singers, great actors in the game, was basically narrating and singing in every scene, kind of setting the tone, and their harmonious, beautiful style, like a bygone era, you know what I mean, like the 60s singing girl groups of the 60s, and it was lovely. I loved every single minute of it, you guys. Those of you that don't know who Martin is, he's basically one of the best comics to ever grace the stage in the last couple of decades, and he had a show called Martin, and it was super dope, and they were super funny. So you would never know in a million years that these women were actual good singers. They were beautiful singers. You really gotta watch the movie to get the full effect of what I'm actually talking about. And the fact that it was quintessential New York City, you guys. It had the gritty, grimy streets of New York with, what can I say? Like the fire escape and the graffiti and the people and the bums on the street and all the garbage and all the stuff that goes along with being a New Yorker, especially in the 80s. And the fact that I was 6 years old at the time and my mom took me to go see this movie. Oh my God. So it's been seared in my mind forever. Gonna call Ghostbusters. Yes, Ghostbusters came out in 1984. Can you believe it? Oh my God, I feel like it was just yesterday. Everybody loved this movie. It's still a classic to this day. I mean, it had a simple concept. It was basically these group of scientists, a bunch of geeks, they got together and they wanted to they went out and they started doing their job around New York City. Of course, a lot of movies back in the 80s were done in New York City. I don't know why, but that's just the way it was. And even to this day, a lot of movies are done in New York City, but I digress, okay? So they went out and they caught this monster, and one in particular that I really liked was Slimy. So I decided to do Slimy. I mean, I could have done a number of characters for this particular piece, but I decided to do Slimy instead of the big marshmallow man that was walking through Times Square. And this is before a lot of the different tragedies that happened in New York City. And I'm so happy to kind of be doing this particular series, because I get, not only do I get to reminisce, and you guys here on YouTube get to know me as a person, as a creator, but you also get to get a reprieve from all the disastrous haberdashery that's going on in not only New York right now, but in the world, right? So yeah, I decided to go ahead and do Slimy, and I thought he was disgusting. He was like one of the least disgusting, even though the Marshmallow Man was really nice. But again, I gotta watch out for copyright, you guys. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying this Slimy illustration. I want to give a big shout out to my patrons out there. I love you guys so much, and thank you for being a part of the Creative Girl family. And if you too would like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/creativegirlofcolor. Question of the day: what do you think we're going to be painting for our last episode of 10 Days of SpookyTober? Go ahead and comment below and let a girl know what you think. And if you guess the right answer, I just might slide you a free traceable over on Patreon. And that's it, and that's all for today's episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've gotten lots of positive feedback from you guys, and you guys know what it is. I love you guys so much. Be safe out there, love on each other, and I will catch you guys for the next episode. And of course, the next episode is going to be Halloween. It's going down 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye.